empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Speaker Nali's YouTube channel, and I am back again at your screens with a very interesting recipe. Thank you so much guys to the new subscribers. Welcome back, and to my subscribers, thank you for always keeping it here. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Guys, when you like my videos, it will be recommended to other people on YouTube, so you will be supporting me. And also please leave your notification bells on so that each and every time I post a video, you will be notified. So guys, back to our recipe. So guys, today we are going to be making mahamri, and I want to show you my own way of making mahamri. If you have your own way, you can share down below at the comment section, but you can also try my way and tell me how your mahamri turned out. So let's get right into our ingredients. Onto our ingredients guys, we have all-purpose flour. This is 3.5 cups. Then we have yeast. I have measured the one that I'm going to be using here. I've measured 1.5 tablespoons. This is equivalent to 11 grams. Then cardamom, we are going to be using 1 teaspoon. Then we have salt, we have milk. This is warm milk. Then we have baking powder, we have sugar here there, and then we have cooking oil. So the reason as to why I am using I know you're wondering where I will be using baking powder and yet I have yeast. Sometimes you get when you have yeast and you've kept it in your drawers for so long, sometimes it might not rise. So we need to be on the safe side, and we will be using also the baking powder. So let's first mix our dry ingredients. But first, before mixing our dry ingredients, we are going to be activating the yeast by putting it in warm water or the warm milk. Warm water. Use warm water so that your yeast can be activated. You put it here. Then also, we will put our sugar here. So this is 1 cup. We've used 3/8. So let us mix them. So we will cover our yeast with a very clean cloth, kitchen towel, and set it aside for around 5 minutes. Then we go in with our dry ingredients. So I'll put my baking powder, just like a half teaspoon. Then we mix. A pinch of salt. Guys, you can use cardamom or you can use cinnamon, but I love cardamom, so I'm going to be using half tablespoon, like so. Then we take in our warm milk. So let's check whether our yeast is activated, and as you can see, it is activated. So we're going to mix it with our dry ingredients. We'll mix with this spatula first before we go in with our hands.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind.
And this is the point where you add your warm milk slowly by slowly.
And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm so.
This is how it's looking. Now we can go in with our hands, or if you're patient enough, you can just do it with your spatula here. But as for me, I am not. So my hands were clean, by the way. So guys, at some point I did knead my dough on the countertop, and then it was a bit loose, so I added a bit of flour so that it can be intact. So this is the point whereby we are going to be adding cooking oil. But first, you see my dough is not sticking on my hands. That is how you can tell that your dough is ready. So we put our oil there. Then we knead for like few minutes. Then now we can cover it and put it somewhere warm for like 1 hour or 45 minutes or even 30 minutes. I have covered my dough with a cling film, then with a clean kitchen towel. I'm going to be putting it in the oven because my oven is warm. Then I'll come back after maybe an hour or 2. Guys, I am back again, and as you can see, our dough has doubled in size. This is after 1 hour and around 30 minutes. So we're going to put it here in the middle so that we can see, we can remove the air, then we start making small balls. So guys, we're going to proceed by making small round balls so that we can go and make our Mahamri. So why you do this is to remove the air that was in your dough.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine.
So guys, let's make our dough. I have put my oil in the pan as we are making the shapes of the mahamri. As you're making this round shape, don't make it so thin so that your mahamri will not become so crunchy, or they'll be soft when you make it thick enough. Like so. Then we proceed by cutting the shapes. The shapes are preferable to how you like them. For me, the shape don't really matter. I can make them square, I can make them triangle, just the way I feel like.
Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks.
Guys, this is how you know that your oil is hot. When you put a wooden stick, it boils, and then you can hear that our oil is so silent, there are no bubbles. That is how you know that your oil is ready.
Get me out of now, to where we started out. Oh no,
Guys, make sure that you are cooking at a low heat so that they can cook slowly.
empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar, bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights. turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly.
So guys, we are done, and here are our mahamri. I have another bowl like this one. Here they are. So let us see if they are soft. Ooh, they're so hot. See. They're so soft. So guys, you've said my mahamri. So I just want to highlight a few things. When you're preparing your dough, make sure that you leave it to a very warm place so that it can activate the yeast. And when it activates the yeast, that is when your dough becomes softer and lighter, and it's easy to work around with it. Then another thing, when you're making the shapes, make sure that you do not make them thin. That is how your mandazi or your mahamri becomes very crunchy. When you make them thick enough, they become very soft, just like mine, the way you've seen it. Then another thing that is very important, when you're cooking them on the oil or in the oil, make sure that you've made all your shapes. You're not making shapes and then going to cook. That is where you find that your mandazis or mahamris, they'll turn brown, they'll overcook. So you just need a very nice brown, just like the one you've seen here with mine. So make sure that you've prepared everything so that you, as you go to cook in the oil, your work is just picking and dipping, and then you keep turning them. Cook in a very low heat. Keep turning them until they are nice brown. Then you can remove them. And that's all, guys. Thank you, and don't forget to share this video with your friends.